morning, happy Friday. These girls are desperate for me to let them out. What they don't know is I'm going to attempt to catch at least one of them and dagger out, because I have to get through all of them. So that's going to happen. Isaac's just playing with the troughs, and then I'll let them out, promise. I've come to the conclusion that none of them want dagging out, and I do not have the energy to chase them. So instead, I'll get Rob to help me catch them tomorrow. Hey friend. I'll dag out the two in pens today, check their feet. It's a good opportunity to get it done. And I'm just going to let these ones out because that's what they want. Who am I to disagree with them? Let's get them out. First things first, I need to fix this. And as much as Rob will insist upon welding it, right now, gaffer tape for the win. I feel like my motto in life should be, it's not pretty, but it works. Yeah, it'll do. Okay, so we are in with Bellatrix and Betty. You can just see, no, not Bellatrix and Betty, but Fielder and Betty. I will get it right eventually. Let me take you down a level so you can see that. Look, hello Betty. There you go. I'm just going to see if Betty will let me have a little look at her feet. And I've just realised that my foot trimmers, the spring's popped out. Can I pop it back in again? Enough that it works. Lovely. Can I see your foot, please? Thank you. Oh, lovely. No. You've got to let me trim your foot. I know this isn't the usual answer, sweetheart, but it needs trimming. Okay, we'll do it from this angle. It's fine. Thank you. Can I do the back one? Would that be okay? We're going to sit there nicely. Oh, we're going to get up. Okay. We can get up. Oh, and we're going to let the Fielder have a little snack. That's very nice of you, Betty. I'm just going to let the Fielder eat a minute. Oh, jeez. That's what I was trying to avoid. Are you going to go say hello to the camera, the Fielder? You don't have to if you don't want to, sweetheart. You go find mummy. Right, I'm now going to see if I can get Betty back in that corner and dag her out and do the rest of her feet. Oh. Pause, the Fielder's eating again. Okay, so I've done as much of Betty as Betty will allow, which was a lot more than I thought she would. And I'll come back later and do a bit more and a bit more and a bit more until she's fully clean and all her feet are done. I can't pick you up. No, I'm not picking you up right now. Watson is not going to let me anywhere near her. Her behaviour is telling me that loud and clear. So what I'll do is I'll come back when I'm not being harassed by a toddler to pick him up to show him the sheep and get some done. I might meet Rob here after work so that he can do childcare and I can get on with the sheep. Yes, I will pick you up just so you can see the sheep. It's all for you, Bellatrix. It's all for you. So we have, well, I say we have. I have walked the field. Isaac is in the process of still walking the field. Obviously we checked the girls before we put them out, but we wanted to just check their feed and their water, their magnesium. I moved the bucket. We're now going to go and see Minty. I have been checking on Minty. I haven't been like ignoring him, but I just gotta make sure he's all right. It's a bit boring, isn't it? But we're gonna go see Minty. I have told him that he's a dad and that he's got 2 little girls. He does not care. He just wants it in with his big girls again, but it's not happening, dude. At least not yet. He can go in later. So yeah, we're gonna go and see Minty and just make sure he's all right. Thought we'd bring you along this time. In with Minty, so naturally he's trying to push me over, aren't you, Minty? Yes, yes you are. Oh, it's a good job this sheep is gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, don't hit him. Right, let's go check his water trough if we can get there in one piece. As I suspected, it has been raining enough that this is all lovely and full of rainwater and some fresh water. Isaac's just checking it extensively and Minty's just checking him extensively. Do not push him in the water trough, Minty. Minty! Oi! Oh, you are the reason words like rambunctious were invented. I don't know if you're aware of this. Right. Let's try and get these two out of the field without Isaac going in the water trough. Minty! Oh my life. Just come to have a quick check on the lambs, and that's the wrong end, sweetheart. So we're just in with Betty and Bathilda. Isaac's quite happy because we got to stroke Bathilda, aren't you, bud? We go, good. You cannot push past me to get in the pen. So, Isaac, you can't come in. Isaac. That's the right end, sweetheart. There we go. Right, now I know she's drinking. Betty's getting stressed though because we're in the pen, so we're going to leave so that Betty can feed her properly. And in here we have Watson, who's massively defending Bellatrix. Can you not stand on her, please, Watson? Wait, Watson! Who is tucked in safely between the bales. To be fair, these rounded bales where they give the little indent, I will pick you up so you can have a look in a minute. Do provide a really nice little nook for a little lamb to hide from the wind. It's quite cute. I'll keep an eye on them and make sure that she gets up to eat as well. No, Watson, I won't come in. You're all right. Just checked on all these girls. None of them are showing any signs of being imminent. We've got a couple that I'm keeping an extra close eye on, mainly Tabby and Gussie, but nothing that looks like it's in the next 12 hours-ish. But again, last year, I was like, Sally, you've got nothing to feed your kid. How are you going to manage that? And then she had a kid and I looked and she had a bag where she hadn't had one before she went into labour. Floof the hay as well. Floofy. And now Isaac's gone to check the water trough for me. It's all in a day's work. The water trough is starting to green up again. We were winning the war and then Buster ate my fishing net. So I need to get a new one. But it's not too bad at the moment. So I think we're going to call it here this afternoon. I've got one that looks like she might go. Well, not necessarily she might go. She looks like she needs to go, you know. But I'll keep an eye on her over the next, well, forever until she goes. She's definitely going to go the size of the bag on her. But yeah, I will come back and put them to bed later. I won't bring you along for that because it's super duper dark. But I will film if anything interesting happens. If not, I'll see you back in the field tomorrow. Happy Saturday! It's a windy one. It is 25 to 7 and I'm here to let the sheep out. Well, check them first and then let them out. As Rob and I had a good conversation last night about how neither of us are massively comfortable turning them over when they're this pregnant. And so rather than dragging them all out this morning, we're going to finish Betty later. Rob's still at home with that, the kid and the dog. We're going to finish Betty and we're going to do Watson because they have delivered, and so we feel that much safer turning them over, that much less stressful. So I'm going to take these girls and then I'm going to let them out onto the grass. Good morning, ladies. How are we doing? They were all sitting down, so I have got them up. Let's just check rear ends. Oh, this is one that I am. Seriously, if she gets much bigger, that bag is going to burst. Is there any of you that I need to keep in? Do I need to keep you in, sweetheart? Oh, I'll let you out, but if you need to come in later, I will pull you in. Okay, I think they're all good to go out. If we can all form an orderly queue, if you'd like to get into it, and then we're going to open the gate. Don't all come at once. Come on, you're alright. Off you go. Stop for a wee. You do you. Right, let's check some lambs. Morning, Betty. Morning, Bathilda. Go on, get in there. I'll stop for a wee. From the earliest age, we'll just stop for a wee. So she is still drinking. There we go. See, a little tail wagging down again. But not wagging as much because she stopped for a wee. There we go. You get a good feed on your Bathilda. Morning, you two. Morning, Watson. Morning, Bella. Are you gonna get up? No? You don't want to get up right now? Oh, she just had a feed, Watson. It's all right. I know you're looking after her. Do you need your water filled up? No, your water's fine. Right, keep looking after her then. I'll come back later and give you some hay. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, the wind is bitterly cold. So I am now gonna head home. We just come to check in really quickly first thing. Get a hat. And I'm gonna get the rest of my family. So it'll be a while before we get back here. Then we're gonna come back, we'll hay up and we will dag out Betty and hopefully Watson, and I'll finish with their feet. So that should be fun. And we'll keep posted on those two who, seriously, if they don't give soon, their bags are gonna burst. But yeah, see you a bit later. Something a bit warmer. You may notice a slight change. It's later. I've got the whole crew with me. We got here as the wind started blowing blocks off the bales into the pen, and when you know what, this has to come down. So we've just quickly run and taken all of this down. So we're going to get this, yeah, that's how windy it is. That pole was actually bent. We're going to get this all cleared up and go from there. Okay, so we've cleared it all up, chucked it all in the back of the truck. I've been out and checked on the girls, floofed their hay, checked their water, moved their food and magnesium, the usual. They're all doing good, nothing imminent, but super heavy bags, which is always a good sign. So now, everyone has ditched me and got in the truck as well. Now it's time to check on these girlies a bit more and see if I can't get a bit more dagging done on Betty. Okay, so I took the trouble. My shears desperately need oiling and cleaning, and so they keep sticking, which is causing me problems with the type of dagging out that Betty needs. I really could do some electric ones. I know you can work these. Mine obviously have seen better days, but it's my own fault. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check both lambs are happy and fed, and then let me actually talk to you, and then I'm going to go home. I'm going to oil my shears and I'm going to come back tomorrow, either in the morning when I come check them in the morning, or in the afternoon when I come check them in the afternoon, and I'm going to do some more and some more and some more until they are both completely dagged out. You never know, I might be dagging out another one. There might be more in my pens. We have just checked though. Watch this, you can tell from my hair. See how windy it is? Oh, it's just died down now. Windy. Down between the bales. Look, no wind. It's great. So yeah, I'm going to check on Bafilda. I'm going to check on you. Check that she's eating. I have just seen her eat. I just want to check she's got a full belly. And then I'm going to go with Watson and check that Bella has also got a full belly. So, actually, let me show you how I check, because I showed Rob last night as well. Advocate, please, sweetheart. Advocate, so you want to check here. And this is, it's not empty, but it's not as full as I'd like. Do you want to go get a snack, sweetheart? So then I just guide her around and she will go for it and have a little snack. You can always tell when she's on properly because the tail goes. The moment Betty's like, get out, I need to feed my baby. You get her fed then, I'll leave. She'll get on in a minute. Right, it's just before 10, so I'm going to call it for this morning. We'll be back this afternoon. These girls, I don't know if you can see her. There she is, look at Watson. So yeah, we'll be back this afternoon to check on them, check on those ones out there, and see what's going on. See you then. Okay, so we are back at the field. It's now this afternoon. I went to check the ladies, noticed that one of them had something like bloody, like a little bit of afterbirthy thing, not afterbirth, like pre-birth, hanging out her back end. So we've just brought them all in, caught her and penned her, which is why I'm a little bit out of breath, because she's not at that docile stage yet. Very much not. Rob's going to quickly clip something off to Sally, because Sally's got a bit of a lump of excrement. So Rob's going to try and catch Sally and clip her for me. We did leave one out in the field because she wasn't coming. I want to say it's Doris. No, wait. Is it Doris or is it Gussie? It's Gussie. Doris is in. So yeah, let me show you this lady. This is the lady I think will be next to go. I'll see if I can show you back end. I'm trying to give her a minute so she can calm down, because I don't want to get her stressed. Hello. Hello. So you're safe from being chased around a field. Aren't you lucky? Rob has successfully caught Sally. So as you can see, she's got some larger lumps. So we're just going to try and get them off. Just to help her be a bit more comfortable and reduce the risk of fly strike. As they all go, we will turn them all and dag them all thoroughly. Obviously we started with Betty, but we're doing that slow and steady. But we will get them all dagged once they've lambed. Isaac, you can hear, is in the back of the truck, very upset because he wants his dad and his dad's busy. Sally, she's the leader of our little flock. All right, Josephine apparently got something stuck in her nose. But yeah, that should be a bit more comfortable for you, Sally. Okay, so I've taken note of her ear tag number. I don't have the new girl's tags on me. She's either Bertie or Gertie. Because she's not Tabby, she's not Josephine, she's not Henrietta. I know that figure they've given. So she's either Bertie or Gertie. I do get the two mixed up, which is why I gave them really similar names. Gertie, nice to see you. I think Gertie. I've got her tag number, and we're going to come back and check her a bit later because she's not imminent. She's on her way, but she's not 100% all the way there yet. I've just had a little look under her tail, and we've turned the rest of them back out into the field. Aww. We are, however, going to leave the gate open because we think a couple of them might be close, and so we could run out of pens by the end of the day. Fun times. Anyway, we will be back later, and I will bring you with me just in case anything's happened here. See you later. So it's been a couple of hours. We've come to check on Gertie. It is Gertie. I was right. Yay. She hasn't progressed any further. Because it was just a little bit that was showing, I'm not overly concerned. We're going to leave her in her pen overnight, and we're going to have a little look in the morning. What we're going to do now is we're going to get her some water, and then I'm going to call the rest of them in. This never gets old. Come on, girls. Although they are getting distracted by Rob, who's carrying a bucket as well. What a sunset. Anyway, come on. Let me put you down. There we go, all in and eating. Rob's just going to go walk the field for me. I seriously can't go over that sky. I'm just going to have a quick look around back ends, which I can't show you because I need to talk to my phone. Good morning, we have made it to Sunday. I did come back and check Gertie about 10 to 10 last night. She did not progress at all. So now I'm thinking, did she just shed a little bit and she's not actually ready to go into labour? Don't know, I'm going to check her in a minute. Yes, I see that. You want food. You're not getting any, Doris. So yeah, I'm just here doing the pre-7 a.m. check. My favourite. Oof. Let's go over the fence together. Whee! And under. There we go. And yes, I'm wearing a scarf because I'm not gonna lie, I don't like being cold. So yeah, let's check these ladies and let them out because they are desperate to get out. Oh, Stampy angry. Now, is that Stampy angry to get out, or Stampy angry because your body's contracting love? I think it's Stampy angry to get out. She just showed me her ass and nothing's going on. Right, let's let these girls out. Okay, the girls are out. So now we've got Watson, chill out. Benedrix, good morning. Is you doing all right? Is she doing all right? I'll get you some more hay in a minute. Your water's not too bad. Bafilda, good morning, sweetheart. Oh, you're stocking up a bit. I'll get my marker spray later. I'll mark you both up. Morning, Betty. And Gertie is still in here by herself. So I'm going to have a look to see if she's progressed any further. And if she hasn't, and she's not showing any signs, I am tempted to let her out. So yeah, let me get in there and have a look. Okay, so Gertie had not progressed at all and wasn't showing any signs of progressing either. So I think she just shed a little bit early. So I've let her out because... Oh, Gussie, just go already. Seriously, you're on pop. But yeah, I've let her out so that she can eat more grass, chill out with her friends, stop stressing. Gussie, you need to hurry up and go because you're on pop, love. I'm also going to leave the gate open again today. Mostly for Gussie because look at the size of that bag. Woman's insane. Right, I'm going to hay up these two and then I'll probably use some of the water just to top up their water. But I've left it the other side of the pallet, so I don't know. I'm going to give them hay. Okay, so they're all hayed up. They're all sorted. Everyone's happy. I am going to head home. Rob is going to come into work because, you know, Sunday morning, what else to do? So he will check them on his way in and his way out. He's only working for a few hours this morning, to be fair. I need to go home and change because I'm going to church and a bunch of my friends are pregnant, so I can't rock up in my lambing gear. That wouldn't be safe. Yeah, we don't need to check the lambs as much now as when they were first born because they're getting a bit stockier, a bit stronger. In fact, soon we'll be turning them out into like the enclosure and then into the field, but they need to be marked up for that, so I'll bring my marker spray back later. Yeah, not a bad morning. As much as I hate getting out of bed and it's really cold, it's not bad. Quick stop on the way home from church, check on the sheepies. So yes, I am not wearing appropriate farm yard attire, but life goes on. Quickly check on the lambs and then go check in the field. Isaac is with me in the truck. And we have Bafilda looking stronger every day. Hello, Betty. Watson. Oh, and Bellatrix is having a drink. To the field we go. Sheep, 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 sheep. These two got up straight away, which doesn't surprise me. You, however, Gussie, we've discussed this. You're too pregnant. Just give birth already, okay? I mean, look at the size of you, love. Right, have you got anything going on, or are you just so pregnant that you don't want to? You're doing it at home. Lovely. You're gonna have to go soon, love. You get too big. Apart from that, everything looks pretty good. I'll just check some of these back ends. Tabby always looks slightly swollen. And go from there. Okay, so I will obviously come back later at various points. Maybe once, maybe twice. Not 100% certain yet. But it's probably where I'm going to leave it for this video because it's getting super duper long and I'm aware that it gets really boring if it gets really long. If you've made it this far, I don't know if you heard that, but my husband is a very big trucker timber fan. But yes, if you made it this far, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And if anything interesting happens later, I will put it in Tuesday's video. So see you Tuesday.